Good morning and welcome. Happy Monday. As folks may join the class, I'll ask that, may please mute yourself. So we're here to practice Qigong together, really moving energy through breath, through intention, through gentle movement and guided visualization. So today we will practice the Jing healing protocol, and it's two parts. The first part balances heart and kidney qi, which is fire and water qi. And then the next part is really balancing the yin and yang of the body. So let's get started. We're going to first go into our Fuji posture. A Fuji posture is just a relaxed, alert posture. My feet are hip width apart. Knees are slightly bent, just soft. Arms are loosely hanging by the side. I tuck in my tailbone as well as my tummy, and I stand straight like I'm being pulled up from the sky, like a cord is pulling up my head, and I tuck in my chin slightly. Lean forward just a bit and can go back. And we do this because often we find that our postures are just off and we're leaning back when we think we're standing straight. So we're now in our straight posture. And from here, we're going to do the first practice, which is pulling down heaven. And the intention for this really is to clear any stale energy in our body and bring in fresh energy. So with our palms facing down, right now on the sides, but they will face down, inhale and gently move your arms up. And now I'm going to turn my palms to face the sky, bring them above my head, and move them down with the next exhale. Inhaling fresh qi. Imagine as if you're pulling the earth qi from your palms, and now you're pulling down environmental qi, or what we call heavenly qi. And as you're moving your hands down, you're brushing away anything that does not serve you in this moment as you move forward in your week. Again, deep belly breath, inhaling through your nose, deep into your bellies. And exhale through your mouth, maybe to release any stress you may be holding. And the body wants to move fast, and it's really so important to slow it down. For our first exercise, we're going to bring our legs next to each other, place our palms on our knees, making sure that our knees are not going past our toes, and we make clockwise circle 3 times and counterclockwise circle 3 times. This is a great exercise for your knees and for your lower back. Inhaling, making clockwise circle. Exhaling, counterclockwise. Let's do this 3 more times. 3 more times, clockwise circles. And 3 more times, counterclockwise circles. Great exercise again to benefit the kidneys and your knees. All right, coming back. Let's place our palms on our kidneys right here. Lean to the left. You will feel a stretch on your right. And now, moving from your lower back, you make a semicircle, moving your body to the right and coming back to vertical. That's called Divine Dragon Stirs the Sea. Again, great exercise for your waist, for your back, and for your kidneys. So we will do this 9 times on each side. And the number really is up to you, how much time you have. Over time, I'm increasing these repetitions. I used to start with 6. And as you come to the right, come back to the vertical. So really moving on one side. My back feels so good when I do this. And I inhale when I tilt to the left, but then when I go down, I exhale. Inhaling back to vertical. And so really, we want to bring our attention to our breath, and it doesn't matter sometimes if it's inhale or exhale when you go up or down, but the idea is to get out of our heads and just into our bodies. And when we focus on our breath, much like meditation, we end up doing that. So one last time. And back to vertical. And now let's tilt to the right. And if you're following me, if you're mirroring me, that's okay if you started on the right side, but that's okay. So tilt to the other side. And now bend from your lower back. And come back to vertical. So if you think about divine dragon stirs the sea, imagine you're a dragon standing in the sea, and it's your tail that's stirring the sea. I love these ancient names, translated from Chinese, from Mandarin to English. And they're both symbolic, but there's a lot of physiological references around it as well that we're still trying to understand. It's a 3,000-year-old practice. There's been enough clinical trials done on the benefits of Qigong, but I say if it's kept people healthy for 3,000 years, they're doing something right. And over time, this becomes a really fluid movement. Tilting, moving down, and back up. I lost count when I'm talking, but that's okay. Let's do this 2 more times. One last time. Okay. So now let's bring our legs hip width apart. Place the back of your left hand on your lower back, or called Ming Men, and your right palm on your belly, or called lower dantian, and really the energy center. And from here, we're going to turn to the left. And as we turn to the left, we're going to bring our arms out. With our palms facing down, we will turn slowly to the right. And now bring our hands back. Your right hand should be on your lower back, your left hand on your belly button. Turn to the left. And you see I'm tracing my arm, and it's a little bit confusing at first, so follow along to the best you can now. The idea is that you're pulling in qi into your lower dantian. So imagine your hands are skimming the top of a lake, and you're bringing this wonderful energy into your belly and your lower back. And now you're tracing the belt channel or the Dai channel. Inhale, bring in fresh qi. Exhale into your body. Inhaling. And wherever your hands land, that's okay. Mine instinctively land on my left lands on my lower belly and my right on my lower back. And then I trace as if I'm making a circle. And when I come to the left, turn to the left, I just bring them out. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhaling, bringing in fresh qi. And imagine your palms are magnets. And now you're pouring this qi into your belly. And so now we're going to turn to the right. And as we turn to the right, my arms come out, my palms facing down. Pulling in fresh qi into my belly and lower back. And my left arm is on my belly, my right is on my lower back, and I raise. Bring my arms out again. So you're making a semicircle with your arms. And when they can't go any further, that's when you bring them back into your body, tracing the Dai channel, the bell channel. If you're having your period, this is a great exercise as it brings comfort to your body, to your torso. There are benefits that go beyond just what we talk about, the kidneys and the heart. They're just great to bring ease, well-being. A lot of the exercises we do help with making room for our lungs to breathe, to bring in more oxygen. Helps with emotional regulation. And over time, you will feel a difference in your body, even if you just do it once a week. I just feel recalibrated after a weekend of not being very disciplined. All right, so now back here. Let's place our left palm over our right palm. And I'm going to inhale and rock forward on my toes and move my arms up, my hands up, sorry. So diagonally, my fingers are facing diagonally. And now I exhale, go back at my heel and move it down. So what we're doing is we're merging kidney and heart chi. Welcome, Rennie, if you wouldn't mind just muting yourself. Inhaling, moving kidney chi up to the heart. Exhaling, moving down heart chi, and you're really balancing fire and water. That is the analogy. It's too much heat in the heart, too much agitation in the heart is not good. And then the kidneys get depleted as well. So what we're doing is we're moving water up, we're moving fire down. And what happens when there's fire in your belly? Your food gets digested better. All right, bringing it to a close right here. And now let's open up our arms and imagine you're holding a ball, a golden ball. Your elbows are straight jutting out. So let me show you sideways how it looks. Body still straight but relaxed. And in this space, let's take 9 deep breaths. And Qigong breathing is belly breathing. So inhaling deep into your belly, letting go. And you may feel a tingling in your fingers. Your arms may get tired, but it's a great exercise to build stamina. And what you're doing is really visualizing this energy, this golden chi. Tai Chi uses this similar exercise around creating a light ball. Inhaling into your belly and releasing. So when I inhale, it's like a balloon in my belly. And when I let go and I exhale, I pop the balloon and my stomach tucks in. And now let's open or stretch our arms wide with our heart, our chest facing out. And let's bring this wonderful chi into our heart. Inhale, open up your arms as wide as you can, embracing this wonderful new day. And bring this into your middle dantian or your heart center. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, bring in. Let's do this 3 more times. Again, anytime you can remember, breathe deep. During the day, when you're in a meeting, you will find yourself taking a shallow breath. Move into your belly. And this moves anxiety and tension down, creates more room for the lungs as well. Let's move our arms down. So this was the first part of the Yi Jing. The second part is balancing the yin and the yang. What we're going to do for that is we're going to bend from our lower back. And we will bring in, imagine that you're tracing your legs. So let me move back so you can see it. Your palms are on your legs and you're pulling in fresh chi from the earth up your body and back. And now you're moving it down. So what you're doing is you're creating a loop, bringing in fresh chi, inhaling it, and now moving it down with the exhale. So bringing in the new and releasing the old. As we release something, maybe something to think about and reflect in your life, what is it that you wish to release? To create space for something new that you've been wanting to bring in. Maybe it's creating space for a creative practice in your life, a space to take a new class, a course. What can you do less of to find time for? Maybe it's respecting your time blocks and taking some time for a walk during the day. But really, as we're going through such tumultuous times, really thinking about self-care and slowing down so you can process what's happening around you. Okay, one last time. And now let's bring our palms are facing out and we're going to do a reverse breathing practice. Reverse breathing is with the inhale, our tummies will tuck in, and with the exhale, they will become like balloons. Inhale, tuck in, exhale, fill up. You're creating a continuous unbroken circle. And what you're doing is you're moving energy up the Du channel, which is at the back, and down the Ren channel, which is in the front of the body. Inhale, tuck in. Exhale, fill up your stomach. Our bodies are matrices for meridians and channels, and you really, through this very ancient, wise practice, removing any blocks that may be keeping you from your highest health and well-being, and bringing in what your body needs. And body is so intelligent and knows exactly what to bring in, and what you're doing, as we do through breathing or meditation or yoga or walk in the park, is just making room, getting out of the way of our bodies almost. One last time. And now let's bring our arms to the side. Our elbows are bending down as if we're creating almost like a V with our arms. And now imagine that your palms are collecting chi as if they're collecting rainwater. And with each inhale, you're moving this chi up your arms and into your lower back or your Ming Men. Let's take deep inhales and then exhales. Inhaling deep into your belly, letting go. And with each inhale, collecting chi, and with each exhale, imagine it moving up your arms and down the back of your body into our lower back. Let's take 5 deep breaths in silence. And now let's have our hands, our palms facing down, like now crane's wings. And with each inhale, pull up earth chi into your arms, up the arms and down the front of your body into your lower dantian or your belly, where your belly button is. This is an energy gas tank, so think you're getting gas in the morning so your car can run all day. so you don't feel depleted. And really in Qigong, we see ourselves as conduits, as channels between the earth and the sky, but we try and not deplete our energy, but pull from the abundance in nature. And even as simple a practice as walking in the grass in the morning, I imagine that I'm pulling in earth chi, or all this wonderful nutrients in the grass into my body. What can you do with your mind? So powerful. Mostly our minds put us to work, but what if you put your mind to work? And that's what we're doing here, collecting chi into our palms, up our arms, down the front of our body, into our lower dantian, our bellies. Maybe another couple of deep breaths. Now bring your arms by the side, relax a little, maybe raise your shoulders if your arms are feeling a little tired. And now we're going to do 3 pulling down heavens. Inhaling, exhaling. And one last time, let's open up our arms, stretch, showing our heart to the world, and bring energy into your upper dantian. 3 breaths here. So we've been taking care of our lower dantian, our bellies, our middle dantian, our heart. And this is our upper dantian, the third eye point. It's filling up all 3 energy centers of the body and bringing our practice to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will share the recording. If you can send me an email, Wendy and Irene, you already have access. Sabine, if you want to send me an email, I will share the Google Drive folder with you where you have access to all of these exercises. And you're welcome. Please let me know if you have any questions, Sabine. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Ashima.
Thank you.